This video is the continuation of the first Koh Si Chang video I made, continuing after visiting the Chao Po Khao Yai Chinese Shrine. The next stop was the Khao Noi Viewpoint. It offers magnificent views over the island and across the sea to the mainland. Don't forget your camera here, as the views to the west of the island have fewer barges and cargo ships, although there is a large river barge towed by a tugboat coming right across this picture. These cargo vessels proceed up the Mainam Chao Phraya River through the middle of Bangkok, heading north to Ayutthaya and points further north. Here there are steps leading to a path along the coastline you can follow. At Tham Pang, or Collapsed Cave Beach, the next stop on our tour, is the most popular beach on the island with a gently sloping sandy beach. Beach chairs and kayaks are available for hire, and there are several beach restaurants offering tasty, reasonably priced food and drink. The beach can get busy at the weekends and on public holidays. However, during the week, it is extremely quiet. There are other smaller beaches around the island, but they do not offer any facilities and are more stony. Kayaks are available here for around 200 baht per hour. You can paddle to Koh Kang Khao, that island, to the south of Koh Si Chang in 45 minutes. Koh Kang Khao has a nice beach and several locals run snorkeling trips here. By far the highlight of Koh Si Chang is the Phra Chudadhut Palace Museum, the only royal palace on an island in Thailand. It was built during the reign of King Chulalongkorn of the Chakri Dynasty, hereafter referred to as Rama V. The first buildings were built in 1889. It was used as a summer retreat by the king and the royal family for 4 years, when in 1893, French warships located in the Gulf of Siam, now the Gulf of Thailand, and troops landed on Koh Si Chang. This was known as the Pak Nam Incident, also known as the Franco-Siamese Crisis, and was over control of neighboring Laos. At that time, construction was stopped, and in 1900 the buildings were dismantled and reassembled elsewhere. That was the end of the royal palace on Koh Si Chang. This photo is of the statue of Rama V, built during the restoration work in 1995. Entry here is free of charge, and an excellent brochure in several languages is given out at the entrance. Several sightseeing walks are recommended in this brochure, ranging from 30 minutes to an hour and a half. I took the 45-minute one, but I recommend spending your entire day here and taking the longer one. There is no selling allowed in the palace, but there are several small restaurants. It is closed to vehicular traffic, so walking here is quiet and solitary. A really pleasant experience, I think. The museum is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday, attracts some 120,000 visitors per year, and employs 30 staff, all from Koh Si Chang. These photos are in an order as seen on the 45-minute walk. This photo is of the bathing terrace. In 1978, Chulalongkorn University began preserving archaeological sites and antiquities on the site for public benefit and now manages the palace area of about 87 acres. This was done in conjunction with the establishment of a marine science research station and facility for student training. From 1990 onwards, the area was enhanced with the renovation of the 5 remaining buildings. There are also 27 different ponds, pools, fountains, and waterfalls, and 21 staircases, along with gardens, grottos, and walks. Here is the Prong 3 mansion. In 1889, Rama V ordered the construction of a facility providing free medical care, and 3 patient wards were built. This was one of them, originally called the Prong 3 building. Rama V had 4 royal wives, and this was named after Her Majesty Queen Saovabha Ong Sri, who donated her personal funds to furnish it. This is a second patient ward, the Abharam Mansion, known as the Abharam Building in the free medical facility. This one is named after Princess Viramya, who also donated her personal funds for furnishings. All these buildings are relatively remote, are fully open to walk through, and are immaculately clean and well kept. Here we are approaching the third patient ward in the free medical facility, the Vadhana Mansion, or Vadhana Building. It is named after Her Majesty Queen Sabang Vadhana, who donated the furnishings. This is known as the Wooden House by the Sea. Constructed during the reign of Rama V, there is no record of the exact year in which it was built. It is thought to have begun as a vacation residence for foreigners and later modified to receive convalescing members of the royal family before the palace itself was built. This is where the Muntat Ratanaraj Hall once stood, an extensive 3-story teakwood palace built on the grid pattern by Italian carpenters. After the Paknam incident of 1893, Rama V did not return here and so ordered the hall removed to Bangkok, where it is now called Vimanmek Hall. Also known as the Vimanmek Mansion, it is in the Dusit Palace complex in Dusit district. As of 2019, it has been dismantled to allow for foundation repairs and will be rebuilt upon its completion. Dusit Palace is a compound of royal residences in Bangkok, Thailand, constructed over a large area north of Ratanakasin Island between 1897 and 1901 by Rama V. This area is located west of present-day Thews Pier in Bangkok and is closed now for the renovation. These next 2 photos are of the Osdang Bridge. It is named after His Royal Highness Prince Osdang Bijabud, who came here to convalesce from an illness doctors said he could not recover from in Bangkok. Rama V ordered its construction in 1891 in celebration of his son's recovery. The next day it was time to head back to Bangkok. After a free shuttle ride from the Dianker Hotel back to the Ya Lang Pier on Koh Si Chang, I took the 60-baht 45-minute ferry back to Koh Loi Pier on the mainland in Sriratcha. Here I visited the Wat Koh Loi Thai Chinese temple that I had seen on my way out of the harbor 2 days before. Wat Koh Loi is a temple located in Sriratcha, Thailand. It is located on Koh Loi, which is connected to the mainland by a bridge about 800 meters long called Chao Phraya Surasak Montri Bridge. On the island there is also a public park and a green sea turtle park. The history of the construction of Wat Koh Loi is unclear. However, according to records, In 1899, monks were invited to reside at the Wat Koh Loi by the king. He then ordered the establishment of a residence at Wat Koh Loi as a place for monks to stay. Luang Po Tan Chai is enshrined in the upper chapel of the temple, which was donated in 1930. It is a cross-legged Buddha statue in the Mara Vijaya attitude from the Chang Sen period. A notable sacred object in the temple is the 4-meter-high white jade Guanyin statue, the largest in Thailand. Located in the white jade Guanyin Pavilion by the sea, it is enshrined in an 8-sided Chinese dragon pavilion, with its back against the mountain and face toward the ocean. After walking the 800-meter walkway from Koh Loi to the mainland, I visited the Surasak, Montri, Suan Public Park right there on the coast. This is a very good park for walks, exercise, or otherwise spending time. It has multiple exercise equipment areas, a skate park, and 3 separate kids' play areas with towers and slides. There is a small beach area and tables where you can sit and eat if you want. There is a coffee shop at one end of this park and a 7-Eleven at the other end just across the street. Many Thais come here to exercise. There is a nice paved path going around the park for walking and running. Whereas it's not a botanical park, there are random plantings that are well maintained, with trees growing to maturity that offer that all-important shade. There is also an outdoor sound stage where concerts are held. Finally, I took a tuk-tuk from the park back to the Robinson's department store outdoor bus station, where I was able to catch a big bus back to Ekamai bus station in Bangkok. Again, this bus station is open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and has an attendant selling tickets. This bus took 2 hours, 15 minutes, had a bathroom on board, and cost 108 baht, cheaper than the minibus out and more comfortable. The return journey travel costs were 60 baht for the ferry, 50 baht for the tuk-tuk, and 108 for the bus, totaling 218 baht or around $6.50 US. Pretty economical.